Last week, Ellen DeGeneres faced major backlash after she made a joke where she compared being quarantined in her gigantic mansion to being in prison. Well, it seems that after she got a ton of backlash, Ellen quietly deleted that part of the segment. This is the first time she's responded in any way to the criticism that she's facing online. What is gravy? I'm Charlotte. You guys are watching InformOverload. We do the news, so if you need a place to get your news and you're kind of like sick of CNN or whatever, you should subscribe. Because I like you. Oh yeah, and we also have social media, so definitely check us out on there if you haven't already. Okay, so you guys remember about that joke that Ellen made last week? If you don't know already, roll.
One thing that I've learned from being in quarantine is that people, this is like being in jail, is what it is. It's mostly because I've been wearing the same clothes for 10 days and everyone in here is gay.
Now, I just want to clarify that I do get the joke that Ellen was trying to make. For the average person, being confined to your small apartment or condo or room is very much like being in prison, or at the very least under house arrest. But being confined to a $27 million mansion with an infinity pool and a cliff and a beautiful backyard, yeah, that's not like being in prison. That's like being at a resort. The joke about being gay in prison, because everybody's gay, and yeah, it didn't land well, especially at a time like this. The R word for obvious reasons. Basically, it would really suck to be in prison right now. Like, it sucks anyway to be in prison. Yes, those people are incarcerated probably because they did something wrong, but they're still human beings and they don't have access to the healthcare that we have access to. They don't have access to basic essentials. Right now, incarcerated people are at higher risk of infection. Here's a tweet. Disappointed about the Ellen Show for joking about being in jail while she sits in her multi-million-dollar mansion with access to anything she wants. Many of us are struggling to get essentials and are exposed on the front lines, but please continue exercising your privilege. Long story short, the joke didn't go over well with fans. That's also probably due to the recent Twitter firestorm where Ellen was kind of exposed for being like less than kind. Ellen had yet to respond to the backlash, but I would be surprised if Ellen hadn't heard about it yet. Usually most of the news stories that you see are about Ellen sharing positive messages or donating to charity. She hasn't apologized for the joke, but instead she deleted it from the segment entirely. She also removed it from social media. The video was listed as unavailable on YouTube as of Wednesday afternoon. In the new edit of the video, you can clearly see where she made the cut. She's talking about discovering that her wife Portia is Australian while in quarantine. Then it quickly cuts to her talking about how she feels bad for college students. Although Ellen is doing her best to keep her show running from home and send out messages of positivity, many people were pointing out after this backlash that there's a lot more that Ellen could do to help. Rather than being confined to her gigantic mansion, maybe she could volunteer at a grocery store or a food bank. As of April 11th, it seems that maybe she is taking that criticism to heart. She and Portia were spotted on Saturday unloading boxes at a fire department in Santa Barbara after revealing that Portia de Rossi's art company, General Public, will be making face shields for medical workers. So it is nice to know that they are doing something to help. It sucks that Ellen had to make that joke, but I mean, we're all doing our best right now, and I'm sure that she probably thought that she was gonna make people laugh, even though she sounded very privileged. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this video with some comments from my original video about Ellen's joke. What is this said? I can't imagine how awful it would be to be quarantined in a $27 million mansion. Yeah, it's just, oh god, it's so difficult. Like, what are we gonna do today? Are we gonna like go to the infinity pool, or do you like want to go sit on that gigantic rock over there? Portia, I'm going to the cliff today. Why is Ellen suddenly British? I don't know. Huzaifa said, see how unfunny she is when there is not an audience who laugh at everything and anything. Yeah, not having a live audience definitely changes things, doesn't it? And it would also be weird if she like just had like a laugh track and it's just Ellen alone in her mansion. Maybe it would be funny, I don't know. Eddie Sherman said, I can understand where Ellen is coming from, but her joke is definitely in poor taste. Side note, I discovered IO when Nikki Tutorials exposed Ellen and your video about it popped up in my recommended. I am now subscribed. Well, hey, thanks for subbing. Enjoy the content. Cool. That is it for me. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more of our videos, and I will see you guys next time.